20 years ago, the country was transfixed by the murder of a 14-year-old in Hampshire, Marion Crofts. But her killer has never been caught. Then, last autumn, came a scientific breakthrough that's unlocked new evidence. And tonight, at long last, prompted by what you're about to see, someone might just open up their heart and call in with their suspicions.
The body of Marion Crofts was found in the woods near the Basingstoke Canal at Farnborough. A shoe and sock.
It could be a long one. I'm still optimistic that it won't be a long one, but it could well be, and we're planning that it may go on for another week or two.
One of the nastiest that I've ever been involved in. On the scale of 1 to 10, I suppose you'd have to say 10. Everybody who worked on it was affected. Most of us had children, and I can't think of much more devastating than to lose a child, and to lose a child through murder is double devastation.
Still don't understand how a girl can go off in the middle of the morning and ride a bicycle and not come back.
Makes you wonder what Marion would have been like. Yeah. It wasn't to be.
I've never been down there since. We've walked along the canal to nearly there, and I don't think I could. Because I'm a coward. I don't know.
Hey! Don't forget this. You collect your sponsorship money.
Sarah, are you ready? We're going to be late.
Come
on,
love.
I'm coming. You know what the party's like down there. Come on. Oh, Marion, I pumped up your tyres last night, love. All right.
Oh, thanks,
okay,
Dad.
Bye. Come on, you two. Bye.
I think maybe she was a bit the apple of his eye, being the baby. She was a good pupil at school. Well, wasn't particularly naughty. She was musical, of course. She was quite a serious child. At 14, she decided she was going to be a teacher. I think she'd probably have done it, given the chance.
On Saturday, Marion cycled from her home in Fleet to a school in Farnborough, where she rehearsed with a local youth orchestra.
Come on, Anna.
Yeah.
Laffans Road runs beside the Basingstoke Canal. It's familiar to anglers and joggers and to generations of soldiers who train at Aldershot Camp.
Did you see that? Strange place to take a bite.
Strange place, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a clarinet. So no sign of Marion?
No.
She'll be fine. I'm gonna go.
Bye.
I rang the home of the little girl who would have gone with her.
Hello, it's Marion's mum here. Did she come back with you?
And her mother said that Marion hadn't been there at all that day, and that was when we got worried. I rang the hospital and asked if a little girl had been brought in who'd sort of come off her bicycle or anything, or been knocked off her bicycle. Something had gone very wrong. I certainly didn't think of what it was. It didn't run through my mind of what had happened. I just thought perhaps there'd been an accident.
It's Marion's. It's her sponsorship form. Mum? Mum? Oh my God. Marion! 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 Wait! Let's get the police.
There was no way I'd let her go up there, or myself, because I was afraid of what we might find.
I'll phone from the golf club.
Marion was so well hidden, it took a police dog to locate her. Her body had been camouflaged with brambles and undergrowth. She'd been raped and battered on the head.
What in life can be worse? If only I'd taken her that morning. If only I hadn't gone and played cricket. But you have to live with that. Every day.
There must be a Crimewatch viewer who knows what happened, or at least has suspicions but hasn't come forward. Perhaps because they fear they could be wrong. Maybe somebody covered for a friend. And did anyone ask you to tell a white lie, to give them an alibi? Do you know someone who was in Hampshire in the summer of 1981, perhaps at the Aldershot Army camp, or just nearby, that raises suspicions in you? Did his behaviour alter at the time? Has he been uncomfortable watching the reconstruction? Now, with DNA evidence, any name can be easily and emphatically ruled out. Just tell us who. The number's 0500 600 600, that's always on the screen, or you can try 01 962 871 402. Most of the early calls we've got have been on the Marion Crofts murder. Now, since this is a case that's 20 years old, it's really heartening the number of calls we've had. We've had just in the instant room, here in the studio, we haven't yet heard from the instant room, we've had 30 new names come in. One name has been repeated, and of those 30, almost all have very strong links to the Aldershot area. Several people have named people who were soldiers at nearby Aldershot camp, though that's not by any means the only line of inquiry. Two separate cases, 20 years old, and both have provoked an astonishing blizzard of calls. We've had some really strong leads on the murder of 14-year-old Marion Crofts. How many viewers watching tonight could help solve a murder almost 20 years ago? Well, the answer is, I don't know how many so far, but something far more than we've anticipated, been willing to try. Our appeal was a long shot. It was to reawaken suspicions anyone's had about the rape and killing of a schoolgirl, Marion Crofts.
It's Marion's. It's her sponsorship form. Mum? Mum? Oh my God. Marion! Marion!
20 years ago, I think it's over 100 calls now.
Well over 100 calls now, Nick, yes.
Andy, tell us what you've got from it.
Almost every one of those calls is nominating an individual. That's going to be a great boon to us. We've got 17,000 people in our database.
17,000?
17,000. We've now got somewhere to start. One individual's been put in by 4 separate people. He sounds very interesting.
4 separate people?
4 separate people.
In the area at the time?
In the area, and they're all from local people.
Now, again, this is a case where you've got DNA. This is something where, if it is the right man, then you can tell so instantly. If it's not, you can eliminate instantly.
Quickly eliminated.
You were going to say, I interrupted you.
We've had information from the military, from local people, from within the prison service. Very, very encouraging result.
It's far more than we'd anticipated you get on this.
Far more than I thought as well. Very, very encouraging.
Thank you.